So I am heading to Elland. I'm not going to work, not going shopping, well not yet anyway. I am going to head down to Project Colt in Elland by the Elland Bridge anyway. Essentially, reason being is because I've got a CPR today. Well, I don't, but I'm doing a CPR course for an hour, roughly an hour. Now, here's the thing, right? There's scheduled to be 4 people on it. I know because my dad will see who is on what events and what, where, whatever. So he's seen that there's like me and 3 other people. I mean, yeah, so that's happening. Is that a truck? Oh, it's a truck, isn't it? Marshall. I did quite a lot at work yesterday, but then I was going to initially be walking home, and then I'd seen that my mum and dad was going to give me a lift. So I got home, and it was still like, not blue sky sunny, but it was just like, it was sunny, and it was kind of starting to go dark. So there was kind of like saying like, oh, you'll probably like just get a shower, put your pajamas on, have tea, and then go out. But I was just like, well, it's nice now, so I'll have a shower and then I'll go straight out for however long I end up being out for. And I was out for nearly an hour and a half. Now I think there's somebody on the path. There is, so I'm going to let them come first. I'm going to walk this way. It's very rare to see people walking on that footpath. Here, nice. Very rare to see people walking on it. Just going to be careful because it's just still a little bit wet. But yeah, I did like a 4.5 mile walk. I was like, oh, that's pretty good to say I've done that after me working like 3 hours of trolleys. So I'm off now. Oh, bloody hell. I think people are just going to not be able to stop coming on this path. Right, I think I'm going to have to come off. Right, so I'm going to have to just tilt the camera until people stop coming on this footpath. Hey. I think I'm going to have to walk on field if people cannot stop walking on this path. People, do you know, that's so weird. People never walk on this path. Ever. They never do. And then like, there's just one time, there's like 3 in a row. When I get to Project Colt, I had noticed a couple of spots where I could like stand and record a visual and do that, and like I could potentially do that, like possibly. I think when I'm inside as well, like where the windows are, the window ledges are like flat ceiling, so like flat window sills, so you could just like prop your phone up and like potentially record then. If I can't, I can't. But I've just got in before and I'm like, oh yeah, I could actually do that, you know. And like at the moment now, like I'm not too far off uploading all my kart footage, so this could go up when I have uploaded it all, or when I have nearly uploaded it all, potentially. Yeah, no, I'll stay on here. Yeah, so like at the moment I've got something like 20-ish videos still private, so I'm gonna be roughly getting to like the mid-60s for videos and like before the half the month pretty much, because I'm going to York on Friday the 13th. Because I was saying like because I looked at my days off, I was like, oh, Friday the 13th I'm off. I was like, what I want to do on Friday the 13th is go on a day out to somewhere that's haunted, or like that's known for being haunted. And I was like, I don't want to go, and a lot of the places are like down south, and there's like places, like the only place around here is York, and there's nothing wrong with York at all, but I'm going to go to York. And what I'm going to do in York is basically in April, me and my dad are going to do the Way of the Roses. Well, he's going to do it more than I am. He's going to do it on the bike, I'm going to do it on public transport. So like so basically it goes from Morecambe to Bridlington, and essentially I'm going to meet him in Settle I'm going to meet him in Settle. Let's see if there's anyone here. I don't think there is there? There's something I keep thinking I'm going to do and I just end up not doing it. It's like when I'm at work and I'm like going up the travelator, and then like I get to where the trolleys are, I just suddenly just think, oh well, like where the windows are, the ledges are, I'm just going to put my phone up and just do like a time lapse of outside. I keep thinking that's what I'm going to end up doing, and I just don't do it. Like, I think because I'm just so fixated on like getting to work and then like getting a couple of drinks and then putting them in the locker bit and then going upstairs and sorting myself out and working, that when I do finish work I'm not like, oh now I've got to do it. But if I suppose if I just do it when I get to work, then potentially now for a long time I've been wearing my jumper and a coat, so like literally I think it's just, I know trainers are not really meant to, I know coats aren't really meant to stretch, because I've just got so used to just having thick layers on. Like that's what it feels a bit weird not to do that. So I've literally just got shorts and t-shirt with the coat on, but I've got my coat zipped up because it is still a little bit windy. Not much, but it's still a little bit windy. So my coat's just like flapping around a little bit. Might actually just undo it actually. See, because it's still a bit windy, it just flaps around. If I've got the jacket on and I've got a thing on, rucksack, it holds my coat in place. It won't flap around. It's because it's still wind. If it was on a day where there's no wind, then it's not going to flap. But it is still flapping a little bit, so I have to still like fasten my coat up a little bit. There's a time where I can actually just leave it to hang. I can just walk and just leave it hanging, and it'll stay in place. Because we're still having wind, like we're in a bit now where there's no wind, so it stays in place, which is good. Because we keep having little bits of wind, it's like my coat wants to go to Sweden, for example. When there's no wind, my coat's like, I want to stay with you. Weird analogy, but yeah, that's kind of it. So you kind of like, but if you got your coat on and it's zipped up, if you got your coat on and you've got a hoodie on, not a hoodie, what do you call it? Like a rucksack on, a bag will stay in place. It'll be like, oh, it just holds it down and it won't flap around. I was thinking on Friday just to take my coat, like my little side satchel bag, but I think I'm going to take my green rucksack, and I'm just going to take a jumper, jumper and bag. time is it now? It is 10:33, so I've still got like roughly half an hour before it starts. But I want to get there for probably about 10:50, providing I can cross the road, because I don't think I'm going to be allowed. Nope, I actually don't think I'm going to be allowed. Because I know Elland folk, they'd much rather have another 9/11 happen than you cross a road. Which does, again, sound silly. It does sound really stupid saying that. But I work in Elland. So, the stuff that does sound stupid actually doesn't sound stupid to people in Elland. Like, you could say that blue door is green, and people would believe you. People would be like, oh, is it? I'm like, duh. Well, I guess if you're colourblind, I suppose. But I don't know what the colour-blind equivalent is. So yeah, because it's still a little bit windy, and because I've had my jumper on pretty much on all the time, and I've had a coat on over the top, I think it's just stretched my coat a little bit. I think that's what's happened. We are still having wind, but trust me, it's nothing to what wind we've had in the last couple of days. It's nice because I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then Thursday I don't start till 4:15 until 10 o'clock. So I'm probably going to be on trolleys at some point in that day anyway. What a noisy bunch. Because I won't need to go straight away, because the trolleys person finishes at 4. So if I start at 4, they won't need to be done straight away. They can be left, and there'll be a point where it's like, oh, now I can go outside. So this is what people do. They stand around and chat bollocks. Like, what did you do in the day? Well, I just chatted. That's all I did. I just chatted. So I'd normally now stop recording, because I'm just getting towards this bit. I go down towards my work, because I always stop here in case my colleagues are like outside. You might want to stop smoking then. Simple concept. If you are smoking, you're coughing, aren't you? I don't think I'm going to be allowed over. Simple concept. The bigger you are, the less likely you are to be seen. You know, something that I've not thought about is, what if this CPR is cancelled? Like, because there's 4 people registered to do it. There's still a possibility that I could be coming home earlier. Be like, oh, right, we're just having to cancel it because they're not here or whatever. I want to do it. I'll just find out like the week after. Like, I need to look at the dates then. If it's on, it's on. But yeah, I'd like it to be on. If it isn't on, it isn't on. But if it is, that's good. And then I'll get some dinner at home. It should be on. Would they do a CPR course for just one person? I guess, would they? Yeah. Yes, they would, wouldn't they? It feels so weird to just have a coat and a t-shirt on. Like, it's just so out of routine to just have like another layer on. But it's not as cold, so thank fuck. Okay. So when I cross over, I'm going to wrap the video up. Providing I can cross the road, because I'm just going to go like to here and cross over. Yes, I can cross over. Wow, what a shock. I can cross over. So, thanks for watching for now. Now, I think I should be able to record a vlog coming back, potentially. So who knows. So thanks for watching for now, and goodbye.